Welcome in, folks. How are you all doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Senator is here. Yes. So, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. I have been working on OBS all morning, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is working okay. Unfortunately, Twitch died. I can't multi-stream. I think the plugins are out of date, unfortunately. So who have we got in the chat then, guys? Let's have a look. Const, I seen you there first. Absolutely. Brun, nice to see you. I'm going to call you QW because things. Zoom in, welcome in. Second TNT. Davis, get back to your lecture. Stop slacking. You'll learn nothing watching this stream, mate. I hate to tell you. Piccana, you live next to Colossal Studio? Nice. We are eating today, you're damn right. Back in, welcome in. Aquimini. I am here, absolutely. Oxelmore, welcome in. Brucey boy, what's happening? I hope all your mods are up to date and working okay. If it's echoing, it's because I have the stream open in the background. Cheers, Brun, I appreciate that. Let me just quickly mute that. I do that almost every time. Matt Stoney, hello. Welcome from Scotland. Good to have you in, mate. Good to have you in. Jay, how you doing, mate? You well? Hope you're good. Hope you are good. Hope you're excited for the editor. I'm assuming you'll be a busy boy today. Yeah? Bus stop is in. Hello, mates. Good to have you in, mate. Mong is in. Zoindb. I think that's the pronunciation. I'm going to run with that. So I know we have somebody in from Indonesia. Where else is everybody else from? Brun, let me know. That echo should be gone. Tell me if it's still here, mate, will you? Yeah, I would imagine you would be a busy boy, Jay. Busy boy. Have you got any priorities? Anything that you absolutely want to have in? We got Belgium, America, Michigan, Germany. Nice. Yusuf, welcome in from Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland are you, mate? If you don't mind sharing. West Oz. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You can't call it Bonnie Fife. It has to be called the Kingdom of Fife, Brun. Nah? Mong, I am from Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow, there we go. There's two of us in the chat. Happy days. We get Sweden, Denmark. I think we're up to date. Happy days. Let's have a look. So I think first things first, guys, is let's just go and have a look and see what assets we have, eh? Happy days. Birmingham we got in as well. You'll have enjoyed the Spaghetti Junction video, I guess, as well. You split your house from it, huh? Norway, beautiful. Lovely stuff. So we got a nice little mix, haven't we, eh? Nice little mix. So, I just wanted to make sure the game was actually working. It is obviously working. What we'll do is we'll pull up... let's pull up Skive and see what goodies we have. See what the guys have come up with, huh? Now hopefully you can see my full screen with a bit of luck. You can see my desktop. Yeah, perfect. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Scottish blood traced ancestry back to a Jarl. Jarl's the Vikings, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not really a big history buff, but I do play a little bit Crusader Kings 3. And that is pretty much all I know. Hi, sorry, is it okay to see your mods, assets, playlist if possible? Please create content too. I would definitely create some content. If you want to see the mod list, let me just see. So I'm assuming you're talking about the mod list for... There'll be no mods today, basically, because all the mods are in the process of getting updated. And... yeah, we'll keep it nice and simple. We'll just have a look at the assets today, I think, guys, more than anything else. But if you want to have a look for the mod list for my current main series, then I can get you a link. So, you know what? I'll do it now because I'll end up forgetting, right? In fact, do you know what? If you're on the YouTube channel, it might potentially be there. Might not. Let me just see if I can give you a quick link. As I said, if I don't do it now, I absolutely guarantee that I will forget it. So, mod list, paste, boom, there you go. Click on that. If you want to get the JSON file, if you use Skive, which you should be using if you're using mods, then jump in the Discord, it's on there. And you can just basically drag it over onto Skive and it will grab all the mods for you. Just bear in mind that playlist will definitely be broken just now. There'll be a good few mods there waiting to be updated. Right, what a tidy desktop. I tidied it just for you, Buster. it's not always that tidy. But I try and keep on top of it, maybe once a month or once a week. Just try and tidy things up, otherwise the whole PC just gets cluttered up with a load of crap. Assetto Corsa, you know what? You might see me driving a little bit later on today. I will see how the stream goes and see how we are for time. Probably not Assetto Corsa. I've been playing F125 and I'm slightly addicted to that as well. So if you want to see me drive particularly badly, then that is basically what you're going to see later on, potentially. Infrastructurist, welcome in. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing good. Exciting day. You've been impressed with what you saw so far, mate? I'm assuming you are. So let us have a little look. Now, I'm sorely tempted just to download all the things, but I am going to rein myself back in and try and behave a little bit. Assets and prefabs, that is what we are looking at. And let's just see what was up here first. So what I'm going to do is I want to have a little look at the buildings first. I'm absolutely going to have a little look at Teddy Radko's excellent interchanges. I think I need to really get some interchanges done myself as well, and I think that'll be fun. We'll have a little look at the asset editor later on, and it might be torture. If it's torturous me trying to figure out what to do, then I'll probably just wrap it and do something else rather than me sitting here and make a tit myself and bore you guys to bloody death while I try and work it out. So new subscriber, thanks very much. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. You're all good. If you have any questions, mate, just give us a shout. So let's have a look at some freaking buildings. Small tram depot, I'm having that. Small subway garage, I'm gonna have a bit of that. Grunny's, McDonald's. I thought it was Sully that made this, do you know that? How good does that look, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my god. So good. Have a piece of that, yes please. Looking forward to seeing these in. Next episode, New Vorden, is available on early access now, and it will be publicly live at 4 PM UK time tomorrow. Tim, welcome in there. Didn't see you in there, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing good. Not heard from you from a while. How cute is this, by the way? Lovely stuff. Little recycling centre, so cool. Stick it on the list. We're having a look. Very cute, yeah, for sure. This is just the beginning, guys. This is day one. Let's grab all of Teddy's interchanges. This is Sully's. Look at this bad boy. Now I believe, if I remember correctly, I think this is like a collection, so I think these are zonables as well. Yeah, UI zonables, spawnables. So it'll be interesting. Now obviously we don't have find it, so I can't really go through. In fact, I don't know how it works, to be honest. You know, I've not had a look. So, but we'll get that added. Excuse me. We got new bollards. I know somebody who's going to be very happy with new bollard time. Yeah, the little recycling centre is so cool, and I think you know what's going to be possible. Anything's going to be possible, really, isn't it? Do you know, it's It is exciting. It is exciting. So cool. Let's have a little look. So people already making assets and I have no clue what to do. Download them all. That's what I would say. Just download them all. Hey, we get Skinny in the chat. How are you, buddy? You good? You good? Good to see you in, mate. Good to see you in. 1920s Dresden office signature. That looks beautiful. Now, obviously, as I'm sort of scanning through these, I'm thinking, what's going to work? What is going to work in my build, and how many of these can I put? How many of them can I put in? That's getting downloaded. So let's get some animated, excuse me, animated citizens packs as well. Now, I've seen a couple of pictures of these, and they do look pretty cool. And I'm kind of interested to see just exactly how they work. So, if you just plop them down and they work straight away, or do you have to do anything? So ploppables and dependency. So I guess the dependency is built into the app. Doesn't require anything else. Very cool. Now all they need to do is just improve the look of the Sims, but you know. Yes, please. They look like they're having a good talking down to here, don't they? Bowed heads. They don't look. They don't look happy. That's so cool. All these little areas that you're going to be able to build custom in the in your map is actually going to have a little bit of life to them as well, which is really, really nice. Hub pack, having that. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Germany region pack, mixed expansion. Now what I did notice earlier on, have a look at that. 1 megabyte in size, so those 235 buildings expanded, and it's done via duplicates. That's really cool. Love to see that in the rest of them, but obviously that's work, isn't it? Do you know? So we'll grab that. Titans in here as well with a historic hall, Augsburg. Beautiful. Historic city hall from Augsburg, Germany. My goodness me. Caramba. That's just the page, that's not even a full page. So now obviously there's all this kind of stuff. Not gonna have any of that, I don't think. Two-way single lane road, I don't know what the benefit of actually downloading that would even be, to be honest. So let's grab Sully's other one. Small funeral home and crematorium. That's nice. Nice to have another option rather than the French one. French one's very bright, isn't it? But you can place those decals, those brick decals on top of it, which are very welcome, to be honest with you. Such a good mod. I think the mod maker on that one is Erin, but stuff that you can't recolor, you just pop a brick decal on it. Fantastic. Now guys, for some reason my chat is not coming through, so let me just very quickly catch up. Very sorry guys. Here is super chat. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Thank you very much, whoever that is. Let me just just catching up in chat. I didn't notice that it was not moving, so let's have a quick look. So you've got a video up, nice one. Free Palestine, not really appropriate for City Skylines 2. Dream, also no politics, not the place, not gonna have it, so you have been warned. Gary, thank you very much, mate. That's really unexpected, man. Thank you, thank you. I have not seen any sports stadiums or arenas yet, but I guess it's watch this space. I would imagine they'd be absolutely possible. Gary, thank you very much, mate. Thank you again, mate. Generosity is really appreciated. I am still just trying to catch up on the rest of the chat. And yeah, some might be. I know Teddy's weren't showing up at the beginning, but I'm not too sure. if it was an issue in his end or an issue in CO's end, to be honest, you know. So so you've heard that a lot of asset makers are waiting until next week to post. Okay, cool. I mean, to be honest, I would imagine there's probably an influx. What are we, 4 hours in, 6 hours in, not even 3, 5 hours in, right? So we'll see. Still early doors, right? Churches, yeah. So Fragging Up, I think that is the fella's name. He's got some really nice ones, so it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with. What he's done already with the old asset editor looks pretty good as well. And again, I like putting the brick over it as well. We haven't made the build yet, but there'll be plenty of them. Your playset's about to be bigger. Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat there as well, aren't we? I think we are. Plop the Globals, Move It Anarchy. Yeah, I'm not sure what's been updated and what's been not, to be honest with you. I think we're still waiting on a good few. I think some of them might take some time as well. So if you've got highly modded city, you might be out of action for a little while. Console release. Oh, it's been 2 years. I'm not even sure if we're still getting one. I know they say that we are, but yeah, I think there's too much money on the line for them not to make it, right? But let's have a look then. Mr. Mason's Trees. Now, I hear everything about Mr. Mason's Trees, and I never use them in CS1. I didn't get that far into CS1, you know, modded. All I did was just, the only assets I used were interchanges, that was it. Other than that, I was pretty vanilla, so I have heard they are absolutely legendary though, So, and to be honest, let's face it, you've got about 3 trees in this game that look really, really good that you're going to be using all the time, plus the palms, I guess, as well, which aren't bad either. But yeah, we need some variation, and it's I think it's going to take editor for us to get it, but you're right, they're props, or I'm assuming they can make them as props, so I don't see any reason why we can't, you know, why we shouldn't get them. But again, I'm not an asset fiend. I don't know enough about it. I'll leave it to the experts, you know. With the support for asset mods, the extra asset importer mod will be obsolete, I guess. No idea, couldn't tell you. It's just buildings and props at the moment, so I guess it's probably still got its place, you know, for other stuff. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe somebody else in the chat. I'm sure we've got some asset gurus on here that could probably answer that better than I can. Anyway, so right, Eastbourne Medical Chambers. This one looks really sweet. I think that will go really well in New Vorden, right? To be honest, anything with brick on it is going to go in the build. Simple as that. Looks cool though. I like the detail with the railings up here as well. Very nice. And I wonder if the asset editor, I'm assuming you can make your own props and then, you know, decorate them or decorate the building with your own props, I'm guessing as well. So a bit of variation on these little flower pots and all the rest of it would be pretty nice. So again, kind of limited, aren't we, with the prop assets? So brilliant pub, get in there. Now I read in Discord earlier that a pub is a hotel. A hotel's a pub in Australia. What's going on now? Looks cool though. That actually looks like an old English or an old London pub, doesn't it? You know, like one you would maybe find like in an old industrial area in London. That's what I kind of think. That pub, or maybe Birmingham or something like that. You know, very nice. We'll stick it on the list. It's going in. It is going in. The Skylines Interchanges, welcome in, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Reading the dev diary made it seem like you can stick props on vehicles. Does that mean we get the donut van? We're gonna get the donut van, aren't we? It's happening. McDonald's got a few custom props. Nice, nice. Jay, do you know if that means, so if there are custom props within the building, are they automatically going to be available to use, you know, independently of that building asset? Do you know, or are they kind of fixed within you know, fixed within the building itself. That'd be interesting. Next one up. Should we give that a Google Translate and try and get a bit more information? Xinghai Concert Hall. Wonder where that is. Let's have a look. Good. Tech language. So it is Guangdong Province. One of the most influential performance venues in China today, and also one of the professional concert halls with the best natural sound field effect in China. There we go. Looks absolutely beautiful, and that is going on the list as well. Oh, we do have mixed expansion. Okay, so that's fine balled as well. So I'm assuming that works the same sort of way as the previous one. Very cool. File size isn't too bad on that either, 37 meg. So this is when it's going to be really useful that I've got 96 gigs of RAM in the PC when I did my upgrades, and I think I might be needing all of it by the time it gets into full swing, eh? Hey, no worries, Brun. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one. The in-game description of the hall is English. Oh, is it? Okay, that would have saved me a little bit of time now. Are you right? How did I not see that? Looks cool. We got more pictures. Aye, aye, aye. Wowzers. It's an absolute banger, isn't it? Oh my goodness me. Wow, wow, wow. Right, have we downloaded all the things? Oh, there was one I'm sure I saw from Poplar, but it maybe doesn't come under assets and prefabs. I saw that you can get texture replacer in the asset as well for map makers. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. I think everybody will be very happy with that one. Hey Sully, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Just having a little mooch about some of your assets, mate. I'm looking forward to getting some of these animated citizens in here, and the old brickworks as well. This looks cool. This is going to go absolutely everywhere in my city, I'll be honest with you. It's perfect. So let's jump in. I think we've got everything that I wanted to just now, and then what we'll do is we'll maybe come back once we can see that if everything loads up alright and everything's working, we're good to go. We'll maybe come back and we'll grab a couple of other kind of random things, and you know, it's like a lucky dip. Building prefab, who knows what that could be, anything, right? So but I would certainly recommend, if any of you guys are going to be making anything, stick a picture on the thumbnail, guys, because otherwise, generally speaking, ain't nobody going to be downloading any of this stuff, are they, realistically? So right, let's do it. We got the right playlist. Vanilla. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, Sully, I'll be checking out that video later on, mate. As always. Peanuts train station. Yeah, I think that is the one that we saw, isn't it? Screenshot a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't know. Tell me I picked it there on Skype, right? If not, we'll go back and we'll have a look. Let's go. So really sad. I was going to do a little, I was saying to the guys at the beginning there, I was going to do a little dual stream with Twitch and YouTube, but unfortunately, Twitch didn't want to connect. So Twitch is losing out, sadly, which kind of sucks. But the problem with the streaming is I stream maybe once every 3 months, if even. It was probably about 6 months ago or something. I think the last time I actually did a little live stream, and it's just an absolute bollock setting up OBS, because half the plugins don't work. The plugin friggin' manager that I have to keep everything nice and up to date, that stopped working. They've introduced a plugin updater or a plugin manager, and it sucks. It just tells you what plugins you've got. You know, I could have figured that out myself. So the updater's gone and it's been replaced by an official one that really doesn't do too much. So that's irritating. Guys, I just want to check something. It's showing no, we're good. I was showing a different thumbnail for this stream. It was showing an old Bally High one, so that's not cool. But no, we're good. It's just YouTube bugging out. So Sully, what else you got? Anything else planned? I'm sure you've got something up your sleeve. No. So we're loading. Taking this time. Just close your eyes, set your mind free. The sun is up. So obviously somebody clocked the Assetto Corsa link on the desktop. Do we have any sim racers in the chat? I got a wheel for my birthday. I had a wheel previously, and when I made the F1 track, I thought, brilliant, I'm gonna get the wheel out. I'm gonna get back into a little bit sim racing online as well. Set the wheel up, didn't work. So I've sat here for like 9 months wanting a wheel, and then I kind of justified getting one for my birthday. So I've been making the most of that, man. But I suck. I'm terrible. I can barely drive. It's absolutely shocking. But no assists. Assists are off for F1. Assists are off. May as well do that hard mode right from the very beginning, right? A little screenshot for next episode in the Vroden, if anybody is interested. Let's go find our Vanilla City. Named after my wife. How cute is that, huh? GT7? Yeah, my mate plays GT7. He kind of races in leagues and all that kind of stuff as well, but wheel I got Moza R5, not compatible with PlayStation. I think you can get a converter though, can't you? So we can kind of maybe race together, but it's more money. You know, there's enough money spent on it. Captain Gaming, what are you on? A set of Corsa as well? Do you do online or do you just do single player? I'm kind of addicted to just doing time trials, do you know that? Long Wires Tower, beautiful. We all got the new skyscrapers. Content creator pack. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. We'll be using some of them in the Warden in the very next episode. Now some of them are too big, you know, for a Dutch build, I think, but this is cool that they all kind of show up here as well. Just for my own sanity, let me go and... Nice. Not actually had a good look at these yet. I had a quick look, but not managed to build with them, unfortunately. They're not all industrial either, you know. I haven't got around to industrial build, but let's just try and sort out and brighten this up a little bit, guys. Really only play on rid of all this. On summer. The game's just too dull straight out of the box, and I don't have any, obviously I don't have any mods running here. This is all vanilla, so we'll just jump in and brighten things up a little bit. Simulation, there we go. Weather. Turn the rain off. Anyone else find it really hard on their eyes when the rain is on? It's horrendous, man. What's happening with the graphic settings here as well? Looks a little shimmery. Now, we saw in the patch that we got an update to the sim speed. That looks like it's alright, doesn't it? Graphics advanced. I'm guessing this is all just going back to standard. Obviously, I don't have any of the of my settings kind of coming through from the mod checker, unfortunately. Where is TAA hiding? Is somewhere, right? Dynamic resolution. Yeah. Hopefully that should look a little better. Oh, a little dull though, right? That's what it is. Let that run at full speed on summer should hopefully brighten up a little bit. I did change it to summer, didn't I? Maybe not. Maybe not. We shall see. Oh. Willis Tower. I'm not sure which one that one is, but I do have a few of them in. We've got a nice little bit of a skyline to kind of build out, but yeah, next episode is nice. If you're following around, the next episode is really nice actually, guys. You will enjoy it if you're watching. Plenty of detail. And I hate using the word realistic when I'm doing it, but it's pretty realistic sort of street level stuff, which is super nice. So summer, there we go. I didn't do it. Okay, let's have a little look. Yeah, Daniel, you probably get just broken mods, mate, that are needing updated, mate, so just try and play vanilla, same as what I'm doing here as well. So it'll take a little bit of time to kind of get things updated. Seals Tower is your favourite? Seals Tower is nice. I'm sure I've been on the Seals Tower actually. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I've got a favourite, but the one with the the one with the medical, I'm not sure. The medical expansion on it is pretty nice, you know. So who's going to win the F1 championship? I think Norris is going to win it in third place on Sunday. I think that's what's going to happen. It would be incredible if anything else happens, but I think Norris finishes third. I think Verstappen first, Piastri second, Norris third. That's my guess for Sunday. Okay, so how do we access the exits? We'll actually have a look. We go around to it, right? Oh, excuse me. Norris, you reckon? Let me see. Dev mode? Okay. In a while. In here. Subscribed? Perfect. This is us. Oh, thanks very much, mate. I am from Glasgow, mate. Glasgow, Scotland. Thanks. And thanks for the super chat as well, mate. That's really appreciated. Is there a person walking on the train tracks? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I would not be surprised. Got a little bit of an issue. With the trains, I think, in this one. But yeah, this is my old vanilla thing. I was trying to well before New Vorden, I was trying to build a sort of a vanilla mini Rotterdam port, but yeah, I think I get there. Hey, PC Shop Pro, how you doing, mate? Didn't see you coming in there, mate. I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good, mate. Okay, let's go and see what we got. I think I'll just work my way down here. I'm guessing would probably be the best shot. I think we can see kind of duplicates pretty easy, right? See CN stuff in here as well, so I don't know, not sure. We can that's not gonna work. Ooh, okay. That's how. Rather nice, Terry. Turn snapping off. Yeah. Ooh. Eddie Radko, he just does the best curves, doesn't he? He does the best curves. Very nice. So I'm really interested working with the interchanges and the editor. You know, what happens with Anarchy. So, you know, some things just won't be possible to do, you know, without Anarchy realistically. But if you use Anarchy, you're going to be able to just plop things down, and you know, will it work vanilla? Do you know, or will people need the mods to use it? You know, this is looking really nice, but I don't know if it's, not sure if it's Anarchy or not, or if it's just pure vanilla. So be interesting to see how that works, I guess. Do you know? Very cute, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing good. Pluto, welcome in as well. Good to see you in. Another Glasgow, another Ouija. We've got 3 in the chat, I believe. If there's any more here, make yourself known. Make yourself known. Hey, thanks very much, Skylines, Interchanges. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Really generous. Cheers, buddy. You have a good day, mate. Yeah, we can have a look at that. So it looked like it connected pretty well, to be honest. I think you've got... You can rotate that. Let's try and get 2 in. You do have a reasonable amount of flexibility to use that, I guess. I mean, realistically, you're not going to be connecting it in with the roads there already most of the time, are you? You're going to plop it down and then you're going to build around it. But that's looking hell of a nice. I think this is just from the other angle, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I do want to see this. Not sure how it works, to be honest. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Works fence. The brickworks is Sully's as well, right? So that automatically comes in. Somebody asked if we have to get it through Asset Browser on dev mode. Let's have a look. No, they definitely show up there. Well, interchanges do anyway, so that's pretty cool. I don't have any custom roads downloaded. There are a few there, but again, we'll stick to the assets that we know that I'm going to be at least kind of familiar with, and we can go and get some of the random ones there at the end. Anything in parking? Let's have a look. I don't think there was anything in parking that we downloaded, right? Just kind of scan our way through and we'll see what we can pick up. Northern Farm 7, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope Canada's treating you well today, mate. Anything in water? So the region packs have got the little PDX thing, as well as, there we go, as well as the ones that are kind of uploaded today as well through editor, right? So they do show up. They do show up on the main menus down here, which is nice. I think maybe potentially the region packs could do with maybe a different icon or something, just to kind of let us know, you know, one's downloaded through Asset Editor, one's kind of part of that. I know they're kind of semi-official packs, I guess, aren't they? The region packs, but yeah, no, that's cool. It's they're shown under there. That looks good, doesn't it? Little custom sign. Like the attention to detail here as well. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Like that. Guanlu, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing good, mate. Good to see you in. Train stations, yes. Bad Peanut's got one up. We will be having a look at that. I think I downloaded it. If we haven't downloaded it, we'll be coming back and we'll be having a look at it, right? It is here somewhere. No, I didn't download it. So we'll have a look at everything first, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at Bad Peanut's train station. Let's have a look at the gallery though. Looks beautiful. It's a stunner, isn't it? Enjoy the angles on that roof. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Stuff like that makes me want to go and expand the city a little bit more just to get certain assets in. A cool little courtyard in the back, like that one. That will be going in. Do we have anything else medical here that has come out today? Was like that. Wonder what else is going to be coming for the Aussie one, huh? So death care, we talked about the little one earlier on, which would be maybe an alternative to the French one. Super small footprint, which is nice. Wonder how many hertz this can support. Just a single one. Very cute though, isn't it? Now, I'm not really doing this justice with the lighting. Let me just see if I can shed a bit of light on this subject here. There we go. Very cool. Love the old posters on this as well. How good's that, huh? Are these new lights as well, or have these been in the game already, do you know? I don't know. Excuse me. We'll find out. I'm just catching up with chat, guys. I know you guys are having a wee conversation. Yeah, I think a lot of mods are going to need a lot of updates to keep up to date with stuff. I think from an organisation point of view, I guess, as well, it might be difficult. So, obviously, we've got... let's have a quick look. We had the, the Australia sort of pack here. So, I guess if everybody can make their own filter, there might be an awful lot of filters, I guess, as well. But I'm not complaining. It's a nice problem to have, though, isn't it? It's a nice problem to have, you know. So... You wonder if that hearse reverses out? I think there's loads of room. There's loads of room there. Do you know what I mean? You fit a bus in there for a 3-point turn. No problem. Mongol Slade, welcome in. Morning, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Does this mean we can get other modular industries now with sub-buildings like ports, but for agriculture? I haven't got a clue. To be honest with you, no idea. Maybe. There's other people in this chat that would be able to answer that better than I can, 100%. But how nice is that? Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And I think for people making like little towns, small towns, boom, every single person's going to have that in their build right off the bat, aren't they? Now, do we have anything else for death care? I think that is it for death care, isn't it? Recycling, I want you to have a look at this. This is the small one, isn't it? Oops. Beautiful. Now I want to get the names right as well, so I think this was Grunnies. Let me just make sure that I give the right credit. Yeah, Grunnies. Very cool. Such a good idea. This is really sort of familiar with some of the kind of smaller recycling centres we got in the UK as well. So I think that's going to be a staple in everybody's build as well. It's nice to get that sort of smaller scale sort of stuff, you know, for the recycling as well, isn't it? I like the drop in elevation. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Excuse me. The computer's going to struggle. I think we're all in the same boat. I think we're all in the same boat. Time for upgrades, mate, innit? New hard drive, new RAM. Very cool. So I think that's it for that one. I'm not sure if there was any schools that we saw earlier. I don't think so. As I said, I'm going to kind of scan through these, see what I can find just off the bat that kind of jumps out at me. If we see anything, if you see me missing anything, just obviously just give me a shout. But we'll go through dev mode as well, and we'll figure out the rest of the stuff. That's all region pack stuff, isn't it? Don't think we got any schools. No. I really want to go and have a look at that train station now that it's been asked. Do you know that? Yeah, I've seen RAM prices were going up as well. I don't know what that's all about. Small tram depot. That was one. We got a bit of competition for Tygon. It's nice. It's a reasonable footprint as well. I don't think the tram depot's too big though, is it? I wonder what capacity on this is. So you get 8 vehicles on this as well, which is nice. Cool. Very nice. Just having any new options for these kind of stuff is really welcome, isn't it? Very nice. Let's have a look at... And I think this is base game. No, that's from today as well. So new subway yard. Nice. What transport options? I can't remember seeing too many when we were downloading them earlier on, guys, huh? Okay. Lovely. Now, don't hit X if I remember correctly, hit home, right? Not sure if there's anything doing it in the parks. Nope. Nope. Okay, here we go. So we're going into landscaping menu and we've got a lot. Now obviously I don't have Anarchy here, so I can't put it on the asset itself or the road. Well, let's have a little look. Oh, line tilt. No. They look deep at thought. But yeah, being able to plot that all together with the citizens and the actual seating itself is dynamite. Lots of fences. Very nice. Concert hall is in the parks, then the monuments. I'll be having a look at that. Cool. I will have a look at that in 2 seconds, mate. I will come back to it. So I wanted to have a look at that. It looked absolutely outstanding, right? Ooh. That's pretty. And honestly, you can get an entire plaza just out of those 3 assets, right? Love that. Wall light. I'm not sure if I'll be able to put that on without Anarchy right enough. It's a Japanese. Okay. So I missed the concert hall. Good spot. Thank you very much for pointing that one out. Oh my goodness me. It's big, isn't it? What the fuck? It looks absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Yowzers. Little courtyard and inside as well. That's something, isn't it? Beautiful. Kind of reminds me ever so slightly of the concert hall in Sydney, right? I mean, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. It's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Absolutely wild, man. Absolutely wild. But yeah, that is something. Did I miss anything else out in the parks? No, I think we're good. I think we are good. I think we're good. Right. Parks. Parks. So that was first menu, right? Nothing in terms of trees, roads, nothing here. Bikes, woohoo! Nothing doing here. Be nice to see once we get into it. Be nice to see a few more boat props actually as well, right? I think a little bit of variation in that would be very welcome. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have them, but a bit of variation, I think, for folks making the you know, the waterside stuff, it will be really welcome. I didn't see that sneaking in actually when I was having a look the other day. Little bench, that's part of the skyscrapers pack, isn't it? Very nice. Let's go. Awesome. We're gonna put them all down. What a difference that's going to make, isn't it? Once you go down to street level. What a difference that's going to make. Superb. And a nice selection that we've got here as well, right? Hey Tony, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you are doing good. McDonald's, yeah. I'll be finding that somewhere, guys. Don't worry. I'm just kind of going through the main menu here. We've still got dev mode, and I'll whatever I've found, whatever I've missed, we'll find it. So don't worry about that. I didn't know there was an extension actually on the waste collection. Ooh. Oh, I guess you can place a few of these, right? And away from the main building as well. Oh yeah. Okay, so you just need to kind of come up with a little additional road network, right? That makes sense. Or you could probably just delete the fence and just surface in a new road, right? The main thing is you have options though, right? Very cool. I mean, that would work as maybe a standalone one for like maybe a little village or something, I guess, as well. So, yeah. There's one for the medical clinics. 1 minute. I should really be checking this stuff, shouldn't I? Right, not upgrading that one. This one? Perfect. Thank you. That's hell of a nice. That would work well, I think, with the Old Town, right? The Old Town assets that come out, the free ones. The US ones is what I'm thinking. Not sure how much brick you get in New Orleans right now. They're very New Orleans, obviously the Old Town ones for the US, but it's kind of got that same sort of look about it, right? I don't know, I normally don't think brick buildings though, I normally think painted buildings, but I know very little about it, I'll be honest with you, so... It wasn't an upgrade for this that we missed out, was there? Awesome. Yeah, guys, if I'm missing stuff, you just let me know. Okay, so I think... Oh. I'm going to say there, I think we finished. But let's have a look at all of these. So I guess these have just been updated to kind of work with the can you change the variation? Oh, I'm forgetting I don't have mods on these things as well. Cool, so we got standalone, so if we create our own little benches or walls or whatever, we can have them sitting wherever we want, right? Cool. Awesome. Happy days, man. Happy days. Andre, welcome in, mate. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Signature buildings, though. We didn't have a look at signature buildings, right? And that, I'm assuming, some of this stuff will be under. But it could, of course. Yeah, there we go. This is the Aussie Hotel, right? Stained glass windows. What are we saying? Stained glass windows. We aren't seeing any mod settings in the game settings. There are no mods here, mate. No mods at all. This is all completely vanilla. Plus assets, right? So I think we might be out of the game for mods for a little while until everything obviously gets updated. That's freaking lovely, isn't it? Where were we? Signature buildings? I don't know what that song is, man, but it is ripping my knitting. I'm gonna skip that. This is the one I think I kind of pointed out earlier on, right? That kind of old sort of industrial UK almost. I know it's an Australian one, right? But oh, we didn't see this. Somebody's been busy. That's cool. I wonder how that works if you just, when you're making the asset, it's literally just stick a PNG on it or whatever, right? That's super interesting if it is. So nice. Again, detail on the window, right? Brilliant. Different types of blinds. Shutters, blinds, verticals, horizontals. It's cool. Very cute, are we right? Also, Thomas, welcome in by the way as well. Okay. What's next? What is next? Office. Anything doing in the office? I don't have everything unlocked in this old city. Right, we need to find that McDonald's, right? So let's have a look in dev mode. Subscribed. Asset pack, characters. I did download it already, right? I'm sure I did. We just check. McDonald's. Yeah, we definitely have it. Let's do a little search. Filter all. Which one's the main one? We've got all the props here. 1920s office. Thank you. McDonald's bin. There we go. Shit. God damn it. Why am I making this so hard? Okay, it's a terrible place to place it, but... let's just give this... let's give this asset a little bit of respect, huh? That's better. Ay, caramba. Tasty. Making me hungry, man. The bins, they're spot on. That kind of lattice work up there is pretty much spot on as well, isn't it? Billy, if you're still here, mate. Mwah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Now the question is, do they use the drive-through? Wonder if there's a workaround for that. I don't expect it to, obviously. But it'd be quite something if they did, though, right? You think maybe deliveries might work, though? You know, if they have to deliver, go around that? I don't know. Oh, small towns in this game have more people walking than Tokyo. Oh, that's good. It just means they're healthy, mate. It just means they're healthy. Should be encouraged. All this stuff you can put down. Oh, table's nice. New tables are always welcome on that. Got a full prop set, which is pretty nice. Like that. So cool. So cool, so cool. 1920s building, right? I did download it, I'm sure I did. Waste collection. We'll check out the rest of Teddy's as well. So it's fine bold, so we can... It's not coming up there, we can... I'm gonna do it by user. Yeah, that tune can end as well. Zonable. Oh, I want to check those brick. Yeah, the brickworks as well, right? I mean, I should be able to place it. Quite bold. IEN. FEIN. Get rid of that. That's showing all the mod stuff, right? I'm sure if somebody can give me a hand, I'm sure I used to be able to just go by the, go by the person that uploaded it, right? So you could bring up everything that they had, basically, in one go, rather than going through. But anywho, we've got something new here. Again, we're on with Silly's Brickworks. I'm going to pop down as many of these as I can, essentially. Get some better lighting for this, right? These are all the level 3s, 4s, 5. You get color variation as well. Really nice. Check the office signatures again. Okay. Cheers, bus stop. Will do, mate. These are cool. To be honest, I can see like an entire neighborhood of these being built. More than one neighborhood, most likely as well. I think it's kind of got that, kind of reminds me of the French pack. The French pack, is it low rent? Low rent French pack? Which was cool. Very, very cool. Kind of reminds me of that in terms of the flexibility where you can use it. And I think you can pretty much use this in so many builds, but... And I wonder, are they all mixed? I wonder if they're all mixed. Get a whole shopping street out of that, being quite honestly. But yeah, having that in a sort of area where you've got like a, you know, like a redevelopment sort of area where you've got, you know, maybe old industrial, you know, stuff converted into flats and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's going to give real character, isn't it? Let's check out that signature again. What are we missing? Office, you reckon? Hold on. Is this it? Ooh. Very cool. This is just office only, right? Yeah. And that's cool. You actually get some city benefits as well, right? I suppose it's a signature building, so you probably should. I reckon anybody making a German city, for sure, is going to be happy. I think you can slot that in quite a lot of the bigger US builds as well, right? They'll make a nice converted Docklands? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I know, like, when I was having a scout about and trying to get inspiration, I've got a place bookmark in Amsterdam, sort of north Amsterdam. I think it might just be outside of Amsterdam, I'm not sure. It's like an old flea market, right? So, flea market, nothing special, but it should make a nice scene. But it's all these old brick buildings and tons of graffiti and all that kind of stuff. Quite a big wide open area, so I think a lot of props, some of the props we'll see today will come in really pretty nicely, to be honest. And I think this kind of like converted or whatever, you know, you imagine a kind of converted should work pretty well. Got some stuff like that actually in you know, my hometown too. Looks cool. Looks cool. Yeah, it'll be nice for the Vorden, 100%. I'm going to be using that extensively, to be honest with you. I think we can have like entire neighbourhoods built around it, quite honestly. So Splash God's asking for vanilla, do I have to zone any mixed for a chance to get Sully's Brickworks? Haven't got a clue. Let's have a little look and we'll try and figure that out, I guess. I don't know if it's got its own specific zoning or I suppose if we click on it, it might tell us. So Brickworks, NA mixed. So the zone you'd be looking for is NA mixed, I'm assuming. And it should hopefully zone itself in. So let's see if we can find it. It takes a little bit longer for me to try and find things when I'm not using find it, obviously. NA mixed juice, right? Okay, perfect. Cheers, mate. Mixed juice is under residential. Hold on. NA. Hold on. Yeah, NA. North American. NA mixed. Not sure if I have the demand for it, so yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. No, hold on. No, I'm assuming that comes under medium, right? So yeah, no demand for medium, unfortunately, but yeah, should work. Heard it from the man himself. It's got to be true. Any Art Deco assets? I'm not sure if I've seen anything Art Deco yet. Not 100% sure. I don't think so. I think that is about as close to Art Deco that you're going to get so far. Let's jump in Skive, and I am going to obviously have a look at Teddy's stuff again, because we only had a look at one of his interchanges. Historic City Hall. We don't have a City Hall. Okay. So that. Be on the signature? No. That would be under government stuff, you would think, right? That's education, research. Where's like city halls and welfare offices and all that kind of stuff in here? There we go. Woo! My goodness me. Just gonna leave that detail shot right there for you guys. Enjoy that. What's happening, Fashion? You good, mate? How are you, buddy? Camille, your game doesn't open after the update. I'm assuming you have all the mods still running. So go and open up the game, disable your code mods, and to build on that, if you're not using Skive, go and download Skive to help you manage your mods as well. But yeah, loads of mods broken. It's patch day, happens every time. But look at that. I love the pink. I mean, you know, the pink marble as well. Differentiating from all the other textures as well. It's absolutely wow, doesn't it? This detail as well on the door. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yeah, Fashion, are you on? Are you having a look, mate? Or you on tonight? I seen you were streaming a little bit earlier during the day yesterday, right? You trying to get some of those sweet, sweet EU viewers, mate? Wow. Patinated copper right here. Give you guys a little close up on this. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Get Skive if you're not using it. It will save you so many headaches and solve you so many problems. It will solve problems before you even know there's a problem, mate. So get yourself on that. Lovely stuff. This is a banger, isn't it? Absolute banger. I need to find a way of getting this in. I just need to find a way of getting this in the main build. Apparently it's got a basement, which, and it makes it conform to the terrain as well. Investigate. So if we use a little bit of terraforming, maybe bring it down a little. It does have a basement. It does have a basement. Nice. Multi-layered assets as well. Oh my god. See what we can do about that. Oh, partial basement. Wonder if the doors function alright. Good shout. Appreciate the heads up on that one. Yeah, your game's running good in vanilla and I'll have Wednesdays off. Okay, mate. Right, yeah. Try 8 hours. 8 hours is a long time to stream, nobody enough. I usually get about 2 or 3 hours, man, and my brain starts to turn to mush and I end up wrapping it, so. Yeah, it's nice if you can do a kind of earlier stream, right? You get you get some people that you maybe wouldn't often see, you know. So staircases, yeah, we need staircases. That's a glaring omission from the game, isn't it? But I mean, that looks like that is made for a staircase, right? I wonder if there's something coming, right? What it's like on the other side. Could you get the door there, right? So I'm assuming, I wonder if that's a... Yeah, that looks like a working path as well. I mean, I would imagine that's not a working path, but certainly that looks working. And that looks working as well. Yeah, nice. So you'd love to see more buildings like this, especially European ones. Scottish assets would go a long way for me. You tell me about it, mate. But Glasgow City Chambers, yeah, Glasgow City Chambers would be superb. And most folks won't know what that looks like, so I will show you. The thing is, I think you can probably get it in a lot of Victorian cities, right? I'll get you a nice picture. Get up the Wikipedias. But yeah, I mean, good luck making this. Bloody take about 3 years to make the thing, man, do you know what I mean? But yeah, like these, you know, these kind of little ones, these little tenement buildings here, I need them. It's so much work to learn how to do it though, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? And then you've kind of got like the kind of more decorative ones, you know, like over on this side as well. But that whole area is pretty nice, you know. The all the streets around there, they use them for if they're shooting scenes in a movie that's made in Philly, they'll often use these side streets down here. They and the ones on Bothwell Street as well. They tend to work quite well for Eastern Seabourn cities as well. They obviously get tax breaks and all the rest of it. But they had Spider-Man jumping about pretty much. Had Spider-Man jumping pretty much about here, I think, in the movie that's yet to come out. People get some close-up action on the goes out, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there's so many Glasgow assets that I want to see, and Gallery of Modern Art, I'd love to see that. Absolutely stunning. Yes, please. That sort of classical or neoclassical architecture, right? That whole square would be amazing to build, wouldn't it? It's beautiful. Nice at Christmas as well, with the lights are on it. Oh, Titan, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, welcome in. You wanted to add the proper stairs. Do you know, it looks like you did. I could see that, do you know? So I didn't know if you had something planned. Didn't know if you had something planned later on or not, do you know? But yeah, no, pretty cool. Oh, you do have you do have an update planned, right? Yeah. I need to kind of read chat a little bit better and see if you actually add anything to it before I start yapping again. But mate, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolute stunner. Stunner. We just stopped and enjoyed this scene for a couple of minutes, so, you know, I appreciate it. Then we only need the pyramids in the border. Yeah, why not? It was just sitting in a model. It was just sitting to, you know, taking dust in till the editor dropped. I would imagine that's maybe been ready for a while, right? Do you know? Beautiful though, beautiful. Right, let's have a little look. What have I missed out in terms of building? We've got a few little prop packs. I think we looked at them anyway, didn't we? I think we've got that covered on page 1. Medical's done. Hotel's done. We'll have a little look and see if we can get the expansion stuff showing up as well. I'm not sure if I have the demand for it in this city, but we'll give it a go. But I think we've got everything covered from round 1 at least anyway. Other than Sully's interchanges, not Sully's interchanges, the rest of Teddy's interchanges I want to have a look at as well. I'm going to go and harass Teddy later on, I reckon, and ask him for a few tips and show me what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. How to do it. So interchanges are under what menu? This one. Oh, double trumpet. Looks nice and compact as well, doesn't it? See how it compares for size. Yeah, size-wise looks pretty good. Kind of similar to the... I think this is probably... When I get into the editor, I'm probably going to make this first. Because I've got a video to show me how to do it. Because I'll forget how to do it, right? So... But very cool. Smooth as it comes, right? Just want to go down. I think we maybe need to flatten out a little. Potentially. There we go, a spot now. Very nice work, man. Very nice work. There we go. Lovely stuff. Sorry guys, it distracted there. I heard something on the PC going, man, but I'm not sure exactly what it was, so... Something stops working and apologies. Apologies in advance. Oh man. So that's looking obviously absolutely stunning. Now I'm curious if Teddy used Like a little copy and paste to get it nice and symmetrical. Or if there's like grid stuff in the editor, I guess we'll find out a little bit later on, right? That looks tidy as well. He's done really well getting it really symmetrical, right? So I'm guessing when you pop it down, that's added, because I can't see Teddy shipping that. It's minor, right? But I can't see him shipping that. So I guess some things go down a little funny sometimes when you plonk them down. I'm going to assume. Looks freaking nice though, doesn't it? He's done really well. The big fancy one. And I get coming useful here. I just need somewhere flat. I'm gonna have to terraform this bad boy, aren't I? What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Once you get it down flat, it'll work just nicely. Gotta appreciate the craft on these, don't you? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Right, we have the German pack to see if it will zone in the expansion stuff. As I say, this might not work if we don't have demand, but we'll give it a go, right? Not too sure exactly what to pick in terms of the zoning options. So, DE, let's filter it. So I'm going to assume that it's going to just be built in direct. You know, you just zone it as normal, right? And it comes in. Go one of each. This is medium. Yeah, I don't have demand for it. I guess we'll have a little look, see if we can try and find some stuff in here. But I'm not too sure, I'll be honest, if it's gonna do the job. Sorry guys, my chat paused again, so if anybody's been talking for the past, I don't know, however long it's been paused, I apologise. I'll try and quickly catch up if I can. Probably missed so much stuff here, man. Oh my god. Sergio, if you're away, I don't know how long ago that was. That was 4 minutes away. Okay, no worries. I'm sure you're gone already. So have a good day, mate. Thanks for stopping by. David, I give a little secret. I left the game running. I didn't close it. Hibernated the PC. So I'm gonna switch on again. All of what I've got is working. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, if you just stay loaded into the game, then it will not update. Basically, it won't update when you reset the game. So. Pretty handy if you are on a deadline trying to get a video done before patch day. So yeah, it's a good tip. I'm trying to decide if I want to take the time to make a new playset and play Skylines or play Anno. You don't play Anno, just play Skylines, man. New playset, grab whatever mods work that you want, or just play vanilla and go and have a look, see what's happening. Might play a bit of vanilla at some point on stream. I think having the ability to play on patch day is pretty good. So I know this is unnecessary, but those interchanges will look a lot better with road signs and traffic signals, even missing the lights. Not unnecessary at all. I think we absolutely need road signs, don't we? We need them, yeah. Now obviously I know that there are in the game to a certain degree, but there's a lot of pissing about, quite honestly, to put them in. You have to put the props in, and then you've got the right everywhere module, you know, that would work as well. But I'd like to just build the damn thing and then they just appear, I guess. But again, we'll see what happens. I suppose if we have props there and right anywhere, then you have an option, but it's an awful lot of work. And I think if you're making a video, it's an awful lot of work to kind of put in. And I try and come back a little bit on the details rather than adding stuff, do you know? So we'll see. Rennie for Life, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hey Pop, how are you doing today, mate? I am enjoying the assets very much. We've had a good look at most of the stuff there. We've got a few other things still to kind of get through, and we'll see how we're doing. I've seen that you've got a theme replacer. I'm assuming that just works when you're building your map. When the map ships, it will have that theme built in. Pretty cool if that's the case, to be honest. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you come up with, mate, you know. Yo, Blay, welcome in, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. And road gantry should be easy enough to make an editor. Yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Village frame themes are such a big deal. I agree with you actually as well. Correct, the theme is packaged with the map. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And I think it's such a, I suppose it's such a small thing, isn't it, when you think about it? But it's going to make such a big impact when people are shipping the maps, you know. Yeah, really cool, really cool. I think that's exciting for, really exciting for map makers as well. In terms of like custom, like say you've got a custom texture for cliffs, I'm assuming all that kind of stuff you can can you ship it with that as well? I don't know much about making maps at all, I'll be honest with you guys, so I'll I asked the experts. It's just the same as everybody else, you know. So 2 office buildings on PDX, cool. I'm gonna come back out. I think we're caught up with what we wanted to have a look at to begin with, and yeah, there's a few things I missed out. Oriental Pell Tower, nice, and I wanted to have a look at Bad Peanuts train station as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually just save this. Save this just if anyone wants to jump in later on, and if they're asking to see something, then it kind of makes sense. Keep something so I don't have to plop everything down and look for it again, right? Excuse me. Give that a little savey save. Boom. Close. Okay. Doesn't want to work. Make sure that has actually saved. That's it, browser can close because we are just reset again. Awesome. Right, we should jump in and we'll grab the other bits and pieces that we didn't earlier on. We'll give it a little refresh, because if there is new stuff, then I would like to see it. Check it out. There's 2 new office buildings on PDX. Yep, cool. Back to base. Welcome in, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Hope you're excited for the new assets as well, man. So I've been updating the website with PDX mods since this came out today. Refresh! Refresh. And I did get to do it in CS1 because there's millions of mods, but now you can keep up to date with what's been added for now, at least anyway. Yeah? I mean, it's oh, there's a big new media center here as well. Look at this bad boy. That's going to look hell of a good as well. So we'll certainly have a look at that. I think I'm going to actually just have to kind of make a quick note and write down what I'm grabbing this time round, because I'm just going to end up forgetting it. Do you know that? That's what you guys are here for, right? Let's see. Grass. So 3 textures. Thanks for answering my question. Grass, cliff, dirt. Yeah, so you can change it all in. That's cool. So you publish the 2 surfaces. Dirt one's not really optimized. Okay, cool. We should have a little look. Technically, yes. Game comes with 3 textures. Listen, number of patches. Very excited. Back to base. Perfect. It's so cool, isn't it? It's so cool. So, Bad Peanut Station. We need that. Just in case Booty Addicts is watching the stream somewhere, we'll grab the stone bollards. Traffic and guardrails. If you can make them net lanes, that would be a something. Okay, I think that's everything from this page at least anyway, right? Yep, we'll grab your surfaces. We'll have a look at them. The Oriental Pearl Tower. My goodness. This media center looks... I'm not sure if the pictures are up yet, but that looks freaking awesome, doesn't it? Now, that picture better be representative of what's in the game. I won't be happy. Jarden House, didn't catch that first time. Not going to download that primary school. I think these are just kind of little reskins from existing assets, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to take a look. I know it's not going to be good, right? But will we try and figure out what the hell these things are? Think of it as a lucky dip, right? A little lucky dip in the asset, in the assets and prefabs. You never know, there might be an absolute gem in here. But I'm not holding my breath. I could be humbled. I think we've got everything right. I mean, realistically, I'm not going to do the bus roads. But you know what, out of curiosity, let's have a look, right? But if you've got road builder, are you going to need custom roads? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. You just want to make sure I've not missed anything that's worth having a look at, right? I think we've got everything covered. I think we do. So Tom's saying biggest wish right now is for assets, more huge industrial assets. Yeah, well, I mean, check out the content creator pack. There's a ton of them in the bad ideas pack, and they're cool. They're really nice. It's not just industrial, but I know what you mean. I just want a selection of warehouses. Quite honestly, I want a selection of 10 basic warehouses, like modern warehouses that you would find in any city and anywhere in the world. Just pure generic stuff is what I want more than anything else. Because you look at Google Maps, you fly over it or whatever, then you see them everywhere, right? That's what most industrial places are these days, at least modern ones anyway, right? We don't really have too many of them in the game. Obviously, we've got the bridges and ports ones. They're quite distinct, and then we've got the cargo expansion pack ones. Not the expansion pack, but the the add-ons for the cargo stuff, right? Yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting them. Right, I think we've got everything. Let's load up. Let's get it launched. See what we're saying. See what we're doing. Let's go. So we've got 100 of you guys in here today. He's sticking around as well. We've been on, what, an hour and a half? Over an hour and a half? And it's holding steady at just over 100, which is pretty cool. Very nice. And again, if any of you guys are usually following in Twitch, apologies, I couldn't get Twitch started. It just wouldn't work. So I need to have a little look at my plugins, my settings, and hopefully we'll get that set up a little bit later on if I get the time, right? Excuse me. Love from India. Thank you, Saran. I'll get your name right. Saran. Love from India. Thank you very much. Love from Scotland, mate. Nice to have you in, buddy. Cadillac F1 team, you're absolutely loving this. Glad to hear. You probably missed the beginning of the stream. I was planning on jumping on F1 2025 at some point. I don't know if I will, because obviously the VOD on the YouTube stream, it's just a City Skylines channel, and might be a bit random going to F1, right? If people are watching on the VOD. But if I can get Twitch working, I might be jump on Twitch later on, and you can laugh at my lack of any technical knowledge or skills while trying to drive a Formula 1 car. So, but yeah, you're going to be excited then. I see the F1 liveries for Cadillac. They are announcing it as a Super Bowl ad. You see that? Absolutely wild. What the hell is that all about, man? In Super Bowl February, right? Excuse me. Yeah, big warehouses, factory halls, basically that. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I think that's the it's one of the few big glaring things that are kind of missing, aren't they? Do you know, is the is the kind of industrial stuff. And those bloody chimneys that I have to delete one by one as well. Does take a little bit of time to load in though, doesn't it? Do I think people are going to make stadiums? I would be very surprised if people don't make stadiums, to be honest with you. I think that'll be high. I think that'll be high on the list of requests, you know, that people will be asking for. I'd very much be expecting some DLC to go along with that as well, right? And they can take my damn money when they do it. Well, they won't take my money because I get it for free now, but if I was paying for it anymore, then they would be taking my money from it, right? Alright, let's load this bad boy up. Oh, James. James, my sweet summer child. They will absolutely sell DLC. The whole business model is based on DLC for Paradox games, isn't it? What they need to do is just make sure that there's value in it though, right? And because if the value's not there, then people ain't going to buy it, you know. It's as simple as that. There'll be plenty of choice obviously on excuse me, on PDX mods now, you know, for a lot of stuff. So I think really when they get to the actual DLC, you know, expansion passes, then obviously you're going to need some real new functionality, you know, introduced to the game as well. So I'm just waiting for monorails. I need them. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure they have like a whole list of DLC planned, to be honest with you. But I would like still to see the content creator packs, because the people who obviously make the content creator packs, you know, get I don't know what the financials are obviously, and it's none of my business quite honestly, but do you know, they get a real benefit, do you know, when these things come out as well. So, you know, if you like the look of it, you know, grab it as well, certainly. Yeah, but for the expansions, you gotta have value. Now, again, guys, I need to get rid of the rain, man. It just gives me a sore head. Weather, summer, nice and bright, sunny, no rain, a little bit cloudy. Perfect. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just grab Guy, and I didn't write anything down. I wrote 2 things down because I'm lazy. So I'll go through it. I can see it on the other screen, right? Excuse me. Have you seen any on your Discord or any? What do you mean, stadiums? I haven't seen any stadiums, and I think even if I did, I probably wouldn't be allowed to say anyway. So, EU4 player, yeah, plenty of DLC. I do like a bit of Crusader Kings 3. I haven't bought a single bit of DLC for it yet, but you know, if anyone from Paradox is watching, I'm here for it. If you want to give me some freebies, I'm alright with that. Something I wish to see is a new set of tunnels. Tunnels, yeah, there are. Fragonaut, the guy who made the churches, did make a tunnel pack as well. Now, I don't know what the permutations are for the editor coming out in that particular pack, but yeah, they're like props, right? And you can place them over the tunnel entrance. Pretty cool. So I think you might be seeing something. I think it doesn't necessarily have to be done as a code mod, I suppose, because obviously code mods, it's beyond, you know, we're changing the networks, I should say, rather, is beyond the scope of, excuse me, the official sort of part of the editor, I guess. But yeah, using the props works pretty well, and they look pretty nice. You've got some kind of old town ones, you've got some newer ones as well, so maybe worth having a look, assuming they're working after the patch. So excuse me. Can I build a football stadium like the one on Ajax, Johan Cruyff's Arena? Do you know, I was speaking to my wife about the Warden build, and specifically somebody had asked if I could do the Johan Cruyff Arena, and then my wife had never heard of Johan Cruyff. Like, I understand, right? She's not that into football, right? But Johan Cruyff is like world famous, right? One of the most famous footballers ever of all time, right? No doubt about it. Had never heard of Johan Cruyff. Unbelievable. The hell. So there is definitely 100% going to be a football stadium in there. I know exactly what I'm making. I have got a pretty good idea where it's going to go, and it's probably not that far down the line either. But it won't be Ajax, I'm afraid. I'm very, very sorry. I am sorry. But my mind is made up 100%. I know exactly the one I'm going to be building. That said, some of the surrounding area where you have the Ajax stadium can definitely take some of the inspiration from that as well, you know. So so airports, quite big, yeah. Airports in the editor, that'd be nice. I'm not sure if there's space, to be honest with you, in the editor to do an airport. Maybe a small one, perhaps. Not quite sure the size of trying to think the size of the runways on the airport. Even the minimum size on them might fit, might not, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know, Pop. I was just I was just being cheeky. I don't know if I'd make content on it. So, if any of you watch City Skylines, not City Skylines, Crusader Kings 3 content. It's like if you play the game a bit, it's really interesting, but it's like a full playthrough, right? And it's pretty fast paced, but the thing is, because it's pretty much a static screen, it can be fast paced. You know, problem with City Skylines is your camera's moving about all over the place, right? And it's kind of difficult to. It takes a lot of editing. If you're going to speed up your footage like I do, it takes a lot of editing to cut a lot of the movement out and make it watchable, you know. Yeah, the Crusader Kings 3 stuff it's such an entertaining game, and it's so addictive, man. But it's there's a lot to it. Like there's a lot to learn, which is quite good. I quite enjoy that in a game as well. Sitting, reading wikis and guides to try and figure stuff out. You don't remember half of it, man. Do you know what I mean? But a second, do we have a wee train station here? We do. Oh, our trains are all backed up though, aren't they? Yeah, we're not gonna see it in action, but at least we can plop it down and we can have a proper nice look at it, right? Oh yes, please. So yeah, so Crusader Kings, you really have to have a kind of full playthrough, so that might be 5 hours, 10 hours or whatever, and then you've got your content to to run through. But the nice thing is that there's almost a narrative built into the game, right? And there's a definitive conclusion almost as well, because you can basically set your own set your own goal, and then you either achieve that or you don't, and then the narrative is kind of given to you through your your generations of playing the game. So it's interesting. It's quite niche as well, isn't it, man? But I would perhaps say it's maybe less niche than specifically City Skylines 2, you know. So hopefully that can change, and we get some of the player numbers up with a bit of luck. Fingers crossed. Did you miss the... Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to go up a little bit further because I definitely missed folks. Yeah, if there's I think you might have missed it, but I can go back and go have a look if there's a particular one that that you want to have a look at. The German assets are absolutely banging, and you'll be very impressed with that when we have a little look, you know. Just like the CS1, I believe, Bled, that this is a remake of Bad Peanut's very first asset. I might be making that up, but I'm sure I read that. I'm sure I read that earlier on. EU 4 or 5, no, I do not pay EU 4 or 5, but I have been kind of tempted. I mean, I quite like the look of these games, but again, it's a lot, isn't it? You know. And if I'm being completely honest, I've just been enjoying F1 25 too much. So if I'm not playing Cities, I'm going to be jumping on that most of the time currently. But this is a beaut. It's really nice, isn't it? I think that's going to fit in really nice to our Dutch build as well, right? Really, really good. Yeah, it's kind of wild to see some of the assets from CS1, and I would imagine there's a way of kind of bringing, you know, porting them over, or I don't know. Again, I've got no doubt somebody in the chat here will give us an explanation, a bit of a better explanation anyway, of how, you know, how much essentially that would be possible or not. Is this? Wonder if this is an upgrade. It does have an upgrade. What are we saying? What is it? It's just a rear entrance. Cool. Oh, that's nice. Lovely stuff. Enjoy the textures on this as well. So, textures on this. We get this as a surface pack. When? Right, next. So that was pretty cool. I'm happy with that. That looks awesome. I'm just gonna have a run through. We downloaded some roads, right, out of curiosity. Okay. And it's different to an alley. How? Okay. I'm glad I downloaded that. Small pedestrian street and what appears to be a small pedestrian street. Now, is that two-way? One-way? It's the same thumbnail. It's missing a little arrow though, right? Need road builder to tell me. Doesn't give you info on that. I mean, it's ever so slightly different, right? At least it's got a bit of a border on it, I suppose, if nothing else. But not really sure if it's worth investigating these roads any longer, to be honest with you. There's not really much doing. Music is finished. Let me just go and put on some Richie Houghton. We into a bit of techno. Let's go. That'll do. Okay, so we're not really getting much out of these roads here. Was there anything else? I think I just did the two, right? So that kind of blows. Surfaces. That was the next one. Now I should have surfaces here. These are the two surfaces, right? It looks nice. It looks like we've got a little bit of dirt on there as well, which is pretty good. That looks... Do you know what that looks like? It looks like it looks like a dirt heap. Do you know? And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean, like, it looks like a dung heap or something like that, right? You know, for stuff that's piled up, that could work pretty well. Wood chippings, manure. I think that would work pretty good in some industrial builds potentially as well. Looks like soggy carpet underlay. Yeah, a little bit. Although I don't know what colour soggy carpet underlay you got in your house there, Joe James. It looks good though, man. It looks good. It looks good. Oh. I think the priority of DLC is definitely on commercial industries. DLC focused on specialised and signature buildings with modular options too. Yeah, it's a good way of making a lot of things great. I agree as well. I think it's a really nice mechanic and it gives people an awful lot more options, which is really cool. So that it was two surfaces you had, wasn't it? Yeah, I Media Centre. Now I wonder if it tells us in the description where I can find this. So it's a landmark building. Perfect. The heck was it called again? Gaunji New Media Centre. Okay. Is it? Need to. Can't find it, guys. Oh, it's probably be office though, right? Yeah. That's not it. It's you gotta unlock it, right? Give me strength, man. Okay. I guess we'll open up a new save once we've had a look at that, right? And it looks absolutely wild. 11,000% software production efficiency center wise. Okay. I don't know if that number's correct, but I guess at least we can take a bit of a look on it here instead, right? Look at that. It's beautiful. Actually a really nice city to go with it as well, huh? That's going to be a stunner. I definitely want to have a closer look at that, guys. 100%. 100%. Shame I can't look at it right now. Oh, we got a new building as well. And you know what? There's a nice little flow of new stuff still coming, by the way, guys, which is pretty cool. Now I am going to use ORIENT Oriental Pearl Tower. Doesn't want to work. Oh, damn it. Okay. That Pearl Tower's not working on for. Oh, there we go. Wow. Kind of looks almost Soviet, doesn't it? What are we saying about this one, guys? Yowzers. My goodness me. You feel like the Surface Tool really needs a drawing mode? Yeah. I think a few more options might be nice. I mean, to be honest, I'd like to just paintbrush a surface in, right? But now there was something came out a little while ago, wasn't it? The guy that made the Control C mod, he made a painter mod as well. It didn't support like custom colors or custom custom assets, custom surfaces or anything like that. You know, custom textures, but. I did use it, but it crashed my game straight away, so I only used it once. That's an absolute wild asset, isn't it? So good. So good. Well, I'm adding a few extra things, guys, as we speak. Next one I wanted to have a look at, there was one called Jarden House. Now, I only went and closed that not with the home button, so I'm going to have to go and manually find the friggin' thing. So Jarden House, Office. Well, it's Office as well, so hopefully if we can find it in Signature, Office, and we hope that it's not hidden behind friggin' unlock. If it is, we'll restart and we can go and have a look, right? Can you open up the media center? I've just I've closed the dev. Oh no, there we go. That's actually working. You know what? Brilliant bloody idea. Why didn't I think of that? Okay. See what I need to not coming up in the search. GUANG. And it doesn't want to come up on the browser. No worries. We'll swing back anyway and we'll have a look at it, right? Yeah, curve tool for area boundaries, 100%. Yeah, use a net lane and then kind of draw it in that way, I guess, is the easiest way to do it. And just join, sorry if this has been answered, but how stable is the game? Well, I've not crashed. It's completely vanilla. I mean, the vanilla game is stable anyway, right? So if you're playing mods, as always, check your mods, check Skive, see what's broken. Don't play with broken mods. If you don't play with broken mods, you should be fine, quite frankly. And yeah, if you don't use Skive, use Skive. If you don't use mods, then happy days. You can just ignore everything I said and crack on. So Chuckaberry Pizza Pie, hype, absolutely, absolutely, mate. We've got some absolute bangers here that have been added to the editor already, and we are just day one. So that's pretty much the little bits and pieces that I wanted to cover. So we need to go and check that big Chinese media center, right? And there's a new skyscraper just been added as well. It's quite nice seeing this stuff coming in as it you know, as it progresses. I am very happy about it. So we've got this bad boy, we'll have a look at that. That'll come in nice addition to the skyscraper pack. We didn't get Jardine House up, so we'll have a look at Jardine House in just a minute. And then we've got got ourselves mostly up to date, to be honest with you guys. So quick relaunch. Oh, getting pretty hot. Turn the fan on. Excuse me. But yeah, over 100 mods, doesn't work right now. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Well, fan, please tell me you're using Skive as well, right? A D-Day for CS2, yeah, I mean, it's true, yeah. Yeah, I think, oh, you know what, it's off to a pretty decent start. I think the editor needs to fly, right? Assets need to fly and give people more options, right? And hopefully it's not too complicated to use. We'll have a quick look at it. I don't know the first thing I'm doing in the editor, but we'll go in and we'll have a look and a peek, and we'll try and. I'm not going to be publishing anything, that's for sure, but at least if you can try and just get stuff sort of built to a certain degree. I went in it like once or twice when I was trying to get some custom car stuff going, you know, for the F1 track, but that was it. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing, but we'll have a look and we'll see what we can do, and hopefully somebody in chat can talk me through what I need to do with a bit of luck, because the idea of sitting here and reading through tomes of documentation to try and get it is probably not going to be the most entertaining stream in the world, so I'll spare you guys from that. But I think having a quick look anyway, just so we can maybe just have a peek and see what's what, and perhaps if we still get people on that are familiar with it, if you talk us through what the differences are, that would be that could be pretty interesting actually in chat, because I won't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Planet Coaster just released a DLC, so you've lost the PC to the missus. RIP, mate, for a week or two. Oh, time for a second PC. I think Planet Coaster probably wouldn't be too taxing potentially on I don't know what the minimum spec is, do you know, for it, but it's been out a wee while though, hasn't it? So may not be too bad. Rookie Thomas, how are you, mate? Hope you are doing good. Hope you are well. Nice to see you in, mate. Hope patch day is going smoothly for you. Everything's been looking pretty good so far. All the assets we've downloaded seems to work, no issues, not had any crashes, you know. It's, everything's looking pretty well. Trucking Gains, how are you, mate? I am doing good too, mate. Thanks very much. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well and having a good day. I do think it takes a little bit longer to load in though, doesn't it? That said, I don't play vanilla too often, but it seems to be taking a little bit longer. Not the end of the world. Excuse me. Let everything load up. So we'll do new game this time and unlock all, because it ain't coming up on. Who would pick? I'm just good as any. So unlock all, unlock money, unlock map tiles. Why not? There we go. Excuse me. There we go. What graphics card am I running? I am running a AMD Radeon 7900 XTX Sapphire Nitro Plus. It's easy for me to say. If you want to see the full PC spec, it is in. It's linked in the channel description, so it should be there. Right, office signatures, we are on the trail. There we go. We have the first one. This looks friggin' enormous. Lovely. It's a small footprint as well, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's a plain little roof, though, but it does look pretty nice. Is this not in the game already? It does look familiar, doesn't it? Do you know? It does look familiar. Oh. Guess it's like yeah, it's probably it's probably close to like a 4080, I would guess. Between 4080, 4090, closer to 4080. So it depends on the game. So some stuff it will be better than a 4080, most stuff it will be a bit less. So I think in benchmarks there was very little difference between, like, when obviously this is when it first came out, you know, 4080s, 4090s and the high-end AMD card. It was CPU bottlenecked, so I don't know how that sort of stacks up now, you know, when the game's been out for a couple of years, but that's pretty much where it was previously. Main thing's having a good CPU, isn't it, for this game? So cool. So that was that first one. We wanted to have a look at that mad one as well. What was it called? Jiangxi New Media Center. So, planned to become a well-known domestic base for China ASEAN online audiovisual industry orientated towards ASEAN. It is of great significance for further extending or further enhancing Gaojiang radio's and television capabilities in creativity and innovation, program production, creation and distribution, as well as for promoting the rapid development of Shanghai's emerging online media. Very good. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. Absolutely wild. Now it's interesting that it doesn't come with any Surface stuff, so that'll be a bit of Surface work and prop work for you to do, but I guess that kind of forces a certain degree of individuality, doesn't it, for everybody who's using it? So it's an interesting choice. All the blinds. Very cool though. I can't see myself getting it in Novorden, unfortunately, but it's it's a questionable shape. I swear, man. I swear. There is no end to City Skylines players finding phallic resemblances in inanimate can't even say the word. Inanimate buildings and objects. Guys, I am gonna quickly, I can hear notifications going off in the background. I don't know what it relates to, so if there's a follow or whatever that's going on, I appreciate it. For some reason, it's not showing followers. It is showing super chats. So, I if I've missed anything there that I should be shouting out, I really do apologise in advance, or not in advance. I guess I apologise in arrears and in advance. So, yeah, if I've missed anything, I am sorry, guys. Can I try and fix it just quickly? Look at StreamerBot. It shows up separate from the chat. The events. So broadcast started. Super chats. Yeah. I don't know. Piccana Tower. I'm not even sure. Have we not had a look at that one? How do you spell CAY? Do you know what it's under? Is it browser isn't really. Sometimes it will show some stuff up and sometimes it won't. Is it a signature building or is it an office? Or if it's something I've put up already, what I can do is just jump into the other one and we can have a quick scan through before we have a look at the editor, because I think we've pretty much Jardine House, I nearly forgot that one. That was the last one, wasn't it? Oh. That's pretty awesome as well, isn't it? I would like that to be just for my own purposes and my own builds, right? Obviously, I would like it to be 2/3 the size, and I could probably get a couple of them in, I reckon, in my downtown. I think it's probably just a bit too big, but that said, I do have some pretty large ones, right? I've got some of the new skyscraper stuff, and I think I can make it work. But I mean, it's not much smaller than these. It's bigger than these two. I'm trying to shoehorn stuff in already, haven't I? Do you know what I mean? Looks very cool though, doesn't it? I love that. Yeah, the Orient Pile Tower, we just had a look at that as well. Connect 4, that could be like the world's longest game of Connect 4, right? Cheese grater. Yeah, I mean, I think if it was in the UK, it would get a nickname for sure. Cheese grater, I think, would probably be about spot on, wouldn't it? I reckon it would be. Right. What I'll do is Piccana Tower. I just want to make sure if I've got it on the other build, what I'll do is or the other save, I'll jump in the other save and we'll have a look at it on there. But because I think somebody wanted to see some of the German stuff as well, and I don't mind going through just quickly and having a quick scan over that as well before we have a look at the actual editor itself. I don't see the Piccana Tower. Is it part of the skyscraper pack, or is it a custom asset that's been put in today? Do you know? Alright, James, welcome back in, mate. Hope you're doing good, mate. Look, you're still not working. Don't know if it's been updated yet. Wasn't updated when I checked last, which was about 2 hours ago. So have a little look on Skive, and that will let you know if it's been updated or not. Omnisorium, it is finally here. Piccana Tower Dubai, it's a custom asset. Okay, let's have a look. Got a Korean theme. I wonder how these themes work then. I'm guessing they just replace zones. That stuff's zonable as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see with these zonable things whether it replaces everything. Do you know, like whether it replaces vanilla completely, or whether you can kind of tweak it and you can get a mix, or you can mix the themes up together. Yeah, it'll be, or if they have their own separate filter as well. So there's probably quite a few questions to be answered, I suppose, on that one. I'm not going to check it out now because I don't have, don't have the mods to do it. Where the heck is the Piccana Tower, man? Yeah, I've got all the interchanges laid out on the other save here, mate. I just want to find this tower in Dubai, but we'll definitely have a look at them, Rookie. Thomas, they're really nice, man. You need to check out this concert hall as well. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. We've got all the things. I can't find the tower, man. I'm not sure if you can. If you're in the Discord, send me a link on Discord, because I don't think you can send it on YouTube. I don't think it will allow you to do it, mate. Which is probably not a bad thing. I'm gonna do a googly search, huh? Okay, and Tower Skylines 2. You would think that would probably work, right? That's CS1. PDX mods. Excuse me. If it's not shown in Skive, then I'm not expecting it to show on the PDX website, but just in the off chance. Nah, I got nothing showing up. Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. While you're doing that then, let's jump on and we'll jump into the other save. So if you're joining late, guys, we will do a quick scan through over and just cover the ones that we had a little look at earlier on. And then hopefully we can get that tower on the go as well. Excuse me. So, French. This is not the correctly custom assets. Don't know why they're there. Don't know why they're not there. Oh, Jesus wept. Oh, no, we've got some of them. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. So, German pack was requested. This is Titans, he was in the chat earlier. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. How good does that look? That's wild, isn't it? It has basements as well. Aye, aye, aye. And potentially be upgraded to steps later on. But we won't hold anybody to that, right? CS2 General, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'll have a look at that in a minute. This was the other German one, wasn't it? It's freaking lovely too. Very cool. Now there are some expansions to the actual German pack itself, but we couldn't really get them up and running. I don't have medium demand, so anything that's replacing or requiring medium, zoning, it just ain't gonna happen, unfortunately, Joe. Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? I mean, what the hell? Beautiful. Right, interchanges were requested, so they seem to work quite well. Thomas, it was you that asked for the interchanges, wasn't it? So that was one. Now I've had to flatten the land for this one, so, but I mean, it seems to work pretty good. I remember trying to build interchanges and I was using like copy and paste mod, and everything everything was funky. Do you know, the curvature of the ramps and everything was all pretty messed up. But I think I've only, out of all of the ones that we plopped down, I think I only kind of noticed that looking a little weird on one of them. And even then, the ground wasn't necessarily flat either, do you know, so it was probably down to terrain rather than anything else. But yeah, they seem to work pretty well. You can plop them straight into roads if you want, but obviously you're probably better off not doing that. So yeah, this one, I mean, you can just tell it's a Teddy Radko special straight off the bat, can't you? You can tell by the curves. It's like a signature almost, isn't it? You know. I enjoy it very much. Okay, Discord. So I'm assuming then if either this is a private mod or it's maybe just not been published correctly, potentially, if it's not showing up on the on PDX mods. We'll just have a quick look without the filters just to see if anything is coming up. Out of curiosity. Nah. So I'm guessing there's maybe a bit of an issue on the upload. Okay, here we go. Cayenne Tower, we'll have a little look at it in the browser first. Oofed. Are all of these made for the game? Are all of these made for the game? I skipped it, was it there? Oh shit. That looks absolutely cool. So there we go. I don't know why it wasn't showing up when I was searching it earlier, right? Well, I suppose Cayenne Tower all one word. Maybe I had to put the full thing in rather than truncating it, right? Does this person have? No, it's just a single one for now, right? Okay. A lot of tat on there already. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on there. Quite honestly, man, you know. So I think we definitely need ways to filter out the rubbish, because there will be just junk on there as well, you know, which is kind of irritating, to be honest. But I mean, how do you manage it, you know? But it's what it is. But the thing is, you know, people can put up whatever the hell they want, you know, on the other hand as well. But and I think they, you know, should be encouraged to do so as well. If, you know, one man's junk is another man's treasure, right? But I don't necessarily want to see that junk or treasure. I want to be able to at least kind of filter out to the stuff that you know, you're looking for particularly. But there does seem to be you know, additional tags and all the rest of it. So I'm sure there's a way of. I know on the PDX website you can definitely kind of narrow things down. I'm sure I saw that earlier on. Yeah. So for example, you know, if you're looking at assets, you got, you know, sports parks, large parks and all that kind of stuff, but I don't see that in Skive just yet. But I've not really looked for it, so you know, that's probably on me, to be honest with you. So but you can at least filter things out to a certain degree anyway, right? So we have that downloaded, and I definitely want to see this one as well. It looks absolutely knockout. I did subscribe to that, didn't I? Please, can somebody tell me that I did? Yeah, I did. No worries. Guys, before I kind of skip on to this last asset, is there anything anybody wants to have a quick look at before I actually jump into the editor itself? Now's the time to give me a shout if there's anything in particular that you just want to have a peek at. McDonald's, by the way. I'll give you a minute. Have a quick vape. The suburban train station. Yes, we can have a look at that. Remember where I plonked it down? I'll just put it down again because I can't remember where I put it down. Train. Now, about people using the drive-through at McDonald's, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. I would like to think that they might. How cool would that be, Jerome? I mean, realistically, the functionality is not in the game, right? I think the best you could probably ask for is maybe perhaps like deliveries might be coming in, but it's a pretty big truck, isn't it? You know, it's a pretty big truck. So I would probably say unlikely. A quick pass during night time in the assets, yeah, absolutely. We can definitely do that. Now, you were asking that working elevators. Now, my train line, unfortunately, is completely rammed in this old vanilla city, so I'm probably not going to be able to get, realistically, people driving in it. Or not driving in it, people walking in it. But I think I did see something moving about earlier on. Hold on a sec. We've got lifts here. Don't know if the lifts would work. You definitely get stairs. I would imagine they would work. But I suppose you would need animations like built into it. That might be a bit too much, but it'd be cool if it did work though, huh? Nice. Because the game is paused. Aye. Yeah, I knew. Do you know what? I knew I bloody saw something move earlier on. So yeah, so that does work, which is cool. On Maestro, yeah. Rofund, thank you. So that's pretty cool. In terms of escalators, though, I think it's just stairs, isn't it? Yeah, that's just stairs, but yeah, elemental moves, which is cool. That is very cool, isn't it? Awesome. Right, nighttime. Fresh off simulation, right? So, acceptation. Right. Time of day. I don't know if we need to connect that to electricity potentially. Let's have a look at the train station. Oh! That looks rather pleasant. This is the train station. Yeah, Bad Peanuts, CS1. This is I could be wrong, but I'm sure I saw Bad Peanuts saying it was his first CS1 asset, and this is I guess his first CS2 asset as well, which is pretty nice. So pretty cool. I'll go through and have a look at more of the assets in just a second. All right, so. Sorry guys, I'll just be 1 minute. But guys, I've got a couple of different chat hangs up on stream, so some people's comments are shown on one chat and not on the other. So again, I don't quite have all this live stream stuff set up correctly, but apologies if I'm ignoring you. I promise it's not intentional. Tactical 1981. I can see that you're saying it's you were number 3 in my top 10 top channels of 2025 according to the thing YouTube's just sent me. Why am I not number 1? Why am I not number 1? You're not showing in this chat, but you are showing in that chat. So again, apologies if you've been talking earlier on and I haven't caught you earlier on. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll try my best. Hey, good evening. Peshwiz, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. So we're going to have a quick look at nighttime stuff, and then we're going to have a look at the editor and just see what is what. We're going to give these bad boys a little bit of road access to make sure we've got some electricity. Keep it drawn back towards this one, do you know that? Little office, I like that. It's a nice little touch actually, isn't it? Very cool. How's that McDonald's looking? Looking pretty elite, to be honest. Fantastic. Your windows open up here? I like that it's not every window, you know, there's only certain ones. In the living quarters, I guess. This needs a little bit of love as well, right? Beautiful. This is top tier city building right now, by the way. Hope you're all enjoying it. Very cool. That almost looks like a little garage there, doesn't it? Despawning. Sad. Okay. So, Piccana, I'm curious, will you add the Dutch signs to your latest Dutch project? Yes, I will, but I don't know what I'm doing with Right Anywhere. That's the that is the nuts and bolts of it, to be honest with you. I haven't had time to have a look to see exactly how they work, but they'll certainly be going in. I don't know, I'd seen there was a Dutch sign replacer though, wasn't there, which just came out a couple of days ago. So if that just does everything for me automatically without having to individually place them, I'm assuming that's how it works. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. So 1000 Nosa, how are you doing? Welcome into the chat. Hope you're doing good. I'm sure we placed down some of the skyscrapers as well, didn't we? I wanted to see some of them at night time as well to see how they look. Let's pop them back down again, right? Now that's interesting. These windows always kind of almost have a bit of a mesh over them as well. Cool. All right. So I think we've managed to kind of get away through it. And yeah, the Dutch overrider works automatically, changes every vanilla sign. Can I ask, do I need to dick about with WE, or do I just need to just install it, and will it work straight off the bat because I'm Lucy like that? Clovis, how about you, matey? Hope you're doing good, mate. Hope you're doing good. Clovis, we have basically ran through every new asset that we can in the asset editor, and oh god, there's more coming. There's more. But we're going to wrap it on that one. What we're going to do is I'm going to jump in to the editor and have a peek and just see, you know, just see what's what, right? So we're just gonna jump out on that. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Are you on the stream today, Clovis? You've been busy, mate. You've been regular, right? I mean, we may as well grab this one as well. Now, awesome. That would make a really, really nice, like maritime museum, right? I know we've got a maritime museum in the game, but that looks hell of a good, doesn't it? Really good. Again, it's interesting. So there've been a few of these sort of complex ones that don't necessarily come with a base, do you know? Don't come with a surface or prop or anything like that. So, like different people. Yeah, it's not by the same person either. So, actually, don't mind that. I know you can remove the base and the surfaces and all the rest of it, but you know. Okay, 1,000 Nosa. If you keep spamming, I'm just gonna ban you straight up. So you can either stop now, mate, or you can continue on your day. Not in this chat. So not until Saturday. Yeah, busy streaming 5 days a week. I know 5 days a week is a lot, isn't it, mate? You know. Let me just get rid of this. Jesus. That's the end of that nonsense. You try to be nice to people, man. I mean, what the hell's the point in jumping in the stream and spamming that shit, you know? Cheerio! Yeah, that's my train of thought going with that, so cheers for that, Nosa, you absolute knob. Yeah, goodbye. Hey, what's up with you? Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. You bet that German YouTuber Imperator. Is it Imperator or Imperator? He's kind of pronounced it a couple of different ways himself, hasn't he? Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him put a video out for a while, right enough. He's doing sort of other stuff, you know. So yeah, I mean, he is the best builder out of everyone, to be honest. he's different class, man. He's different class. He's just number one builder for me for sure, man. He's some talent. So I hope he's not off the city skylines for too long. But you see, we'll see. I guess if the views aren't there, which is understandable, then you've got to kind of crack on with something else. And the videos just take so bloody long to make, do you know, as well. So if he's able to make videos that he enjoys, yeah, exactly. Mental health break is nothing wrong with that. But do you know, if he's not enjoying the process or he's not enjoying the game or whatever, and they just take so bloody long to make, then you know, he's doing the right thing. At the end of the day, he's full time as well, right? That's his job, so he's got to be able to make the dough and make it work financially as well, doesn't he? Do you know? Oh. See, load Paradox for that DLC business model. Love the games. No matter about the model, yeah. That's what it is, do you know? I think that's what I was saying earlier on as well, do you know? I don't mind DLC. I don't mind paying for DLC. Blue screen, that's the first one that we've got. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a blue screen at all in City Skylines 2. I know some people get that. I don't know if Skyve maybe picks up those errors potentially, but I don't really get a crash to desktop very often at all, to be honest. You know, It's really stable for me, modded and unmodded. So, and for you, oh, thanks, Clovis. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. It's kind of you to say that, man. And yeah, Overrider works in itself. You don't need to do anything. Sadly, for now, everywhere is broken. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Crash the desktop after loading screen. So, Pishways, are you loading up your game with mods? If you are, load them up without mods, and you should be okay, mate. When will all the mods be updated? Whenever the mod makers have the time in their busy lives to do it. So, I mean, there's a lot of them done already. So, guys, if you aren't using Skive, go and download Skive immediately. It'll tell you what's broken and what's not. It will fix problems for you before you even know about them. Just manage your mods through Skive, and then you can easily just remove the ones that are broken, keep the ones that are working, and you're good to go. Excuse me. No, I've not seen that screen before either. I've seen it on Discord or whatever. Some people have got it, but yeah, it's the first time I've seen it. Just make sure. Now, obviously, it might be something that we've downloaded today as well, potentially, but I don't think these assets should crash the game, right? So, but we'll see. Just started the game vanilla and winter is in the game. I don't like it, not very much. No, first thing I would do plain vanilla is put it on summer. 100%. Paradox need to move an Anarchy guy on staff, yeah. Yin Yang does both now. Am I right in saying that? I'm so bad with keeping up with the names, and I don't want to get them wrong, do you know? Q-Boyd obviously did move it, and I think Yin Yang took over, if I remember correctly, so he's one of the same person, right? Custom network of energy poles. I will show you the energy poles I want to see in the game. Now we see if we crash again. 1 second. Okay, so that's interesting. So can't test material duplicate is with registered material. What I'm gonna do is the only thing that we added was that last mod. So I'm going to remove it from the playset and we'll give it a try again. Interesting. We can make with asset editor. So officially it is buildings and it is props, but we definitely have interchanges on there, so it can certainly be done. I don't know if it's necessarily the easiest process in the world, but it can be done. So this is the only thing that we added, wasn't it? Let's just take that out and see what happens, right? I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure it's not added random mods here. That I'm sure is broken. Now I shouldn't have any mods on here at all. So if needs be, what we can do is we can just open it up on Steam rather than or does that stuff get added when the you know, when the assets go on? I honestly don't know. Obviously something here might be out of date. If anyone knows the answer to that, that would be amazing, to be honest. Got a meeting at 10s. Good to see you live, mate. Back on later on if you're still here. Cheers, Clovis, mate. Have a good one, man. If you're on stream later on, I might see you there as well, buddy. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, well, that does count as code mods, right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to open up Steam and just make sure we don't have anything else going on. So, yeah, guys, if you can't get into the game, just jump into Steam. Code mods disabled, play that way, and you should be good to go. Now, I said that, and they'll probably hit that blue screen. that blue screen of City Skylines death again, right? Yeah, but that was interesting having a look at the playlist there, because when I loaded that playlist up this morning, the only thing that was there was region packs. Those other two mods I'm pretty sure weren't there, so... You find the end game mods thing much easier? Suppose might be easier if there's just a single playset, I guess. I think if you're jumping between different playsets, it's definitely easier. But no, 100%. I use Skype does all the like the bits and pieces in the background, right, to resolve problems like the I believe now I might be talking rubbish here because it's maybe changed, but it does like the load order of the mods and all that kind of stuff, doesn't it? Welp. Okay. So that was without code mods. So that could be an issue. Properties. Oh, we had a good run, guys. we had a good run. Let's see if we can try and get it fixed, right? Yeah, I did. Well, the thing is, I said no code mods there, but the last one was see if I can find it. Code mods, assets and prefabs. It was that one, and I did disable it, you know. So I ain't sure what the issue is on that one. That was Steam. I know it might look like I'm doing exactly the same thing, but I just wanted to make sure. For my own sanity that I'm definitely picking the right option there. And then if so, we can kind of try and remove stuff. But if it doesn't work with this, that would be kind of weird because it was working just perfectly fine earlier on. So had this before, ended up having to dig into hidden folders and delete any files. Okay, so cache files and all that kind of stuff. Might be. We'll have a look. But I think what I'd like to do then is, if it crashes again, I'm just going to run the... What do you call it? I'm going to run the validator or whatever, you know, check the integrity of the files. If that's okay, we'll remove all of those assets. And if that is still going, then I've got a problem that I need to go and take offline and go and have a look at. So... Jacob saying, feels like Christmas came early, never been more excited to dust off the game. Happy days, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's cool. There's a ton of stuff there, man, and it's just every time I keep checking on the on Skype, there's new buildings added there as well. So and good ones as well, by the way. So hopefully we can keep the quality up as a community with a bit of luck. Now, where the heck? Still files. That's not the right one, is it? Manage. Backup. I thought it was under properties, right? I gone blind? Anyway. So give it a try. So, in which menu in the game can you find custom assets you subscribe to? Thomas, they're in all of them, really. So, for example, if it's a signature building, it'll go under the signature buildings. If it's a zonable building, it will show under zonable, and roads under roads and all that kind of stuff as well. So, what you need to do is if you download a specific one, have a little look at the description on Skive. Once you've had a look at the description on Skive, it will basically kind of give you a little bit of a hint as to where you're going to find it. Obviously, find it, I'm sure, will work fine once all of that stuff is updated. And you might have some joy finding it in the dev mode. Some stuff showed up for me, some stuff didn't show up. So I'd probably say have a look dev mode first, see if it pops up, and if it doesn't, go jump in, have a look at the descriptions, and you should be able to find it from there. So you started fine first time, 30 minutes ago started updating mods, crashed while doing that, and does not start since. Yeah, might have the same issue here. We'll see. It might be a particular asset that's causing an issue, I really don't know, so we'll find out. 2 seconds. Oh, the wife's had a disaster. She dropped her vape, smashed it. She's going to be torturing me for my vape for the rest of the night. It's all right. It's a good job, I love her. I'll share. I might be begrudging, but I'll share. QA is my worry. Yeah, quality assurance. Yeah, you know, Steam Workshop's good for separating the proper stuff from maybe the stuff that isn't too good. I think that's going to be a bit of a work in progress, isn't it? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the thing is, you can always follow people, right? You can follow particular mod makers, so you know that you're going to get certain quality from certain people based on what they've provided in the past. But excuse me, and that's all fine and well, but you want to see new stuff as well, don't you? So I think there's going to be a certain amount of wading through things and seeing what's good and what's not, really, you know. So yeah. No, I'm not rude. I'm being very thoughtful, sharing. Right, install files. Let's go. Yeah, definitely, Thomas. You know what you're gonna get, don't you? Do you know? But again, it depends. We see how cluttered it really gets. Might be an issue, might not be. There's no rating. There's no rating, is there? There was a rating in. I want to say there was a rating in Workshop. I didn't really use the Workshop an awful lot. You know, you could rate it, 1 to 5 or whatever. Don't know if we necessarily want to do that, but again, it should give us at least an indication of quality. But we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. I had to change the tune, man. I was falling asleep listening to that. There are likes in PDX mods. Oh, that's true, yeah. I mean, I do try and remember that. I kind of forget that they're there. I know they're a little bit more prominent now, aren't they, on Skive, but I kind of end up forgetting that they're there, you know. Oh, listen, I mean, listen, if there's good assets, right, we're going to know about it. People are going to share them in Discords or whatever as well, and Reddit. So when there's good stuff, we know that there's going to be good stuff, you know. And when there's stuff that's maybe going to be less popular, then, you know, it will sort itself out one way or the other, right? Yeah. Guys, appreciate you sticking around. I know that we are just doing a little bit of troubleshooting, I suppose, at this point. But what can you do? What are we saying? Blue screen or no blue screen? No blue screen. We didn't do anything different. I haven't seen this box before either, but I usually jump in through Skype, right? Editor. No thank you, Piccana. You can be heading to the store to get your wife a new vape right now at 5:30, man. There's nothing doing here, mate. Nothing doing. Can't help you with that. So, I mean, I'd love to talk you through the editor and what it can do and its features, but I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not going to run through the tutorial, right? Ah, you got the auto internal power? Yeah, we did look at that earlier on. Sorry, mate, if I didn't get to show you. Now, if I remember right, can you bring stuff up? Dev mode? No. This could be a proper shambles of a way to end the stream. Blue screens and then not being able to actually figure out how to do anything at all in there. Adding objects, that's what I want to do. Ah, there's the search there, right? Nice. Go. 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 I'll move slide up. So I guess highway. One lane, two lane, three lane. We'll knock a quick something up together, right? We'll see. You guys ganging up in me in chat, aye. Okay, so that works just the same. Page up, page down work. Okay. So far so good. Let's just make a little basic one, right? And I think at least if I can figure out how to extract it or save it or whatever, do you know, as an asset, I think that'll be a win, right? Curves off. Now, I'm not suggesting this is going to be particularly good, right? Well, that. No, you need. Plus 10. Down. Yeah. Hey, don't judge me in this. Don't judge me in this. I'm not sure that I don't have any mods on the go. Akash, I think Anarchy does work in the editor, but I just don't have it installed at the moment. I'm not sure if it's been updated. Don't know if it's working yet, to be honest. So. Joppy, welcome in. How are you doing? You alright, buddy? Listen, Biffin would love this. Biffin would love this, mate. So at least that's pretty straightforward anyway, right? I'm not building the whole thing because it's obviously crap. But if I can at least figure out just how to... It all looks pretty straightforward, right? But I'd like to figure out how to actually just save it, and then once I have whatever file needs saved, I can maybe just have a little practice and you can make a private mod, right? So I don't have to inflict this on PDX mods, right? So, this is climate. That's an importer, so you can bring stuff in with that. Okay. So I'm assuming with those, I'm assuming 3D models aren't going to be much use when you're building roads, right? How do you just like save what you've got? Nope. That's the importer again, isn't it? Assets, add objects, photo mode, bulldozer, map, climate, water. Don't need any of that stuff. Not in the main menu, is it? No. You think you'd be able to just like bottom right icon, like the settings? Nah. I thought it was maybe this one, but that's just like the tutorials, right? Okay, transport, outside connections, natural resources, importer, browser, screenshot. What does that? Go down folder. That was the importer though, wasn't it? That's if you're bringing something in. I know that like if you're anytime I've used editor in the past, I've just picked individual assets or props and whatnot, or vehicles, and you just kind of click it and then it kind of brings up the menu and kind of change stuff from there. So to hell with it, man. I'll figure it out later on. Listen, guys, I am gonna wrap it then for now. I am gonna call it quits. I wanted to at least have a quick peek anyway and just see what's up. At least it's good that they've got a little tutorial there, I think, for people to follow through. Saving it, I think, needs to be added to the thing. It's probably there. I've just not found it. But at least we've got tons of assets. Happy days. I think it's a big turning point. Fingers crossed for the game. I think it will bring a lot more people back in to the game with a lot of luck. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody comes up with. We've also obviously got some really talented people working on stuff already, which is exciting to see. And I hope, fingers crossed, that things will go from strength to strength, you know. So yeah, double trumpet interchange by Terry's. Beautiful, beautiful. So fingers crossed, I'll get a few interchanges done myself. I think Nuvorden is going up tomorrow after early access. After that, I'm not too sure. I might be out of we might be out of luck for new episodes on that for maybe a week or two. To be honest, I don't know. We'll see how things pan out. But if I struggle to get content out, then it's probably going to give more time for me to either play Formula 1 25 or jump in the editor and make some interchanges as well. And I think we can make some pretty big ones, right? I reckon we can get Spaghetti Junction in here. What we're talking, 2.5 kilometers, easy, no problem. So yeah, plenty to keep us busy later with. And guys, I'm going to end stream now. Thanks again for watching. If you've been here from the start, thanks for all the follows. Thank you for the super chats, guys, if you're still here as well. And I might be on Twitch later on. We'll see. Anyway, have a good one, folks. Take care. Thanks again.